In this video, I'll be sharing with you some incredible weight loss results that my viewers have gotten by applying certain healthy habits. And over the next few minutes, we will tackle which specific habits these people applied, what types of weight loss results they got, and how you can apply this to your life to achieve your weight loss goals, no matter how big or small. And at the end of this video, I'll also explain one viewer's surprising results that really were a game changer. Hey there. I'm Dr. Anna. I'm a medical doctor, and on this channel, I have been posting hundreds of videos over the last year about healthy eating and healthy living tips. And I want to share with you the specific things that I've learned from thousands of viewers' interactions. So before we dive in, I want to put this caveat out there. What I'm about to share with you are real stories from viewers that have been put in the comment section. They have not been incentivized or paid to say any of the things they said. I'm simply sharing with you what they shared with us. So the first weight loss experience of one of our viewers, and I will read. I was struggling to lose 20 pounds postpartum, and this channel has really helped me these last few weeks. Keto and vegan left me feeling pretty bad. Switched over to these concepts and already seeing weight loss, more stable energy, clearer skin. Thank you for providing this roadmap. It's so fun, easy, and sustainable. So this hits on a really common experience that I have seen people have, not just within my own video comment sections, but also within the comment section of other YouTube channels about healthy eating and healthy living, not to mention from patients that I talk to every day in the hospital or in the clinic. And it is that some of these really restrictive diets, like a ketogenic or a vegan diet, can be really hard to sustain. And while some people definitely thrive on them, other people struggle. One of the main reasons for this is that restrictive diets in general, not just the ketogenic or vegan diet, but any restrictive diet is going to be hard to sustain for the long term. In other words, it's going to be less sustainable than something that's a little bit looser or maybe can incorporate different amounts of any type of food. So by this viewer telling us that they didn't really feel that great on a restrictive diet, I have to be honest, that doesn't surprise me at all. What is really common is that when somebody decides to follow a very restrictive diet, something that has a lot of rules and regulations, things you can eat, things you can't eat. In the beginning, there's a lot of enthusiasm and people get really excited about adopting new ways of eating or new ways of cooking, and that enthusiasm carries them forward. But what would happen after the first few weeks is often fatigue, just sheer exhaustion from having to think constantly about what you're eating, what you can and what you can't eat. There's no doubt in my mind that several people find a lot of success on restrictive diets, and that works for them. But what I would say for the vast majority of people, being very restrictive with our diet can cause us to crash and burn. Instead, what I like to promote with my patients and what I like to teach here on this channel is to have a very inclusive approach to eating, something that is comprehensive and allows for lots of flexibility so that you as an individual can make the changes and the tweaks that you see fit to your own life, to your own preferences, and to your own lifestyle. This often allows for weight loss because of the sustainability factor. And that is something very important to keep in mind. Okay, let's go to viewer number 2's experience. So this viewer says, always learn something while watching your videos. My biggest challenge is trying to stick to 1,500 calories per day and still keeping the proper percentages of the macronutrients. It's animal protein, nuts, and seeds that usually get reduced because of their higher calorie count. Well, I initially shifted to Mediterranean because I wanted to lose weight, and then parentheses says, 30 pounds is my goal, and I've lost 23 pounds in 4 months, in large part thanks to your videos. And it has now become a lifestyle that I'm loving and will love even more when I increase my daily calorie count. And then this comment was following a specific YouTube video, so there's a mention there of which video. As it relates to this video, fish and chicken are in at least one meal a day, 5 out of 7 days, but my opportunity is to add more protein and reduce some of the carbs. Anyway, thanks for the tips and keep them coming. This comment makes me really happy, not just for the success that this person experienced by losing 23 pounds in 4 months. Obviously, those are the kinds of results that a lot of folks are looking for when they want to have some weight loss going on. But what makes me very proud of this viewer is the fact that they really hit the nail on the head is about incorporating these practices into a lifestyle. What I often say to a lot of people is that healthy eating really shouldn't be like doing a diet. And why is that? Because a diet inherently sounds like something you have to change, something you have to take on, something that's going to be hard, something that's going to be stressful, something that maybe is not going to last for a long time. It's not going to be sustainable. And so the challenge is, when it comes to weight loss, what you can do for the long term is going to be the number one indicator of you getting weight coming off of your body and keeping it off. There are so many amazing programs out there that are successful in getting people to lose weight. But if you look at where folks are at, maybe 12 months, 18 months, 2 years after they initially start that diet, the first question is, are they still even following that eating approach? And the second is, what is their weight like now? And when you think about going into a weight loss regimen, when you want to change your diet, the long-term thinking is actually the way to approach it. And most people don't do this. Most people get confused and they're looking for 30 pounds off in 30 days. And tons of programs are going to sell you that. And it sounds really exciting. But what I'm here to tell you is that the long-term results are the results that really matter, especially to your metabolic health and to your overall health and well-being. And so this viewer successfully understood that this is now a lifestyle that you can incorporate, you can love, and you can just keep doing forever, and you don't really have to think about it. And if you're wondering, what am I talking about? What lifestyle is that exactly? Well, I usually like to teach about the Mediterranean diet and lifestyle. And so you got to check out all the other content on this channel for more information about that at the end of the video. Now, the other important thing to point out about this comment, this viewer successfully identified that there are certain foods like nuts and seeds that often can push us up in our calorie count for the day. The reality is that not all calories are created equal. Not all macronutrients are created equal. We know that fat has 9 calories per gram, whereas protein and carbs have 4 calories per gram. You don't have to do any math with me to understand the concept that foods that are high in fat are more dense in calories, and foods that are more of a protein or carbohydrate food have just slightly lower calories, and that's just the way they were designed in nature. So in reality, when we're eating fatty foods in our diet, we don't need a lot of quantity of food to get a lot of quantity of calories. It really does add up after a while. So if you are entering into a weight loss program or regimen and you are counting your calories, which in general is something I would recommend doing just because it's going to be easier and faster, because what you can measure, you can improve. If you're doing that, you're going to realize pretty quickly that if you're doing food tracking, the foods that are high in fat, like nuts or seeds, are going to add more calories to your overall day. And that's just the way it goes. Now, if you are liking this video so far, and I really hope you are, please subscribe to this channel. Your subscription helps make this community thrive. And just like you're seeing in these comments I'm sharing with you in the video, the comments are really where all the nuggets of wisdom and learning are occurring. And so you don't want to miss out on all of the fantastic information that is constantly getting added to the comment sections every day. All right, viewer number 3's experience, and this one is absolutely stunning when you look at these results. I will read. I've lost a ton of weight, and that's a metric. After having a heart episode, my doctor suggested the Mediterranean diet. Doctor told you well. I'm 52 and about to be a new father, so I jumped in with both feet. I've lost just over 100 pounds. My A1C, meaning hemoglobin A1C, which is the marker for type 2 diabetes, went from 13, which is very high, to below 5, which means this person doesn't have diabetes anymore. My blood pressure went from 155/90 to 118/80. Amazing. My bad cholesterol, probably inferring the LDL cholesterol, went from very high to well within the healthy range. My good cholesterol, likely meaning the HDL cholesterol, is off the charts. I feel better, I look better, and I feel like I'm eating better than ever. Every meal feels like I'm eating restaurant quality food rather than a heaping helping of crap. Not my words. Can't say enough good things about this way of eating. Amazing. I refuse to call it the Mediterranean diet, and instead I call it the Mediterranean way of eating, because not once did I ever feel like I was on a diet. I tried Atkins once. For those unfamiliar, this was a very popular diet about 20 years ago that was very high in meat and protein. I tried Atkins once, and after a month, I was ready to assault someone for a saltine cracker. With being able to consume whole grains, I never felt like I was denying myself anything. Thanks for all the great videos. You are changing lives out here, one old. I'm not going to read this last sentence. It's on the screen. But anyway, very happy for this viewer. These results are crazy. Honestly, that's not something that I would have ever expected somebody to say by entering a healthy eating regimen like the Mediterranean diet and lifestyle, because losing that much weight is no small feat. And undoubtedly, I'm sure this viewer also had some component of exercise that they were adding in just because those results are so stunning. However, that is not to say that it's not possible for you if you are somebody who is trying to lose 100 pounds or more. And here's the kicker. The Mediterranean diet and lifestyle is really more of a lifestyle. It's not a diet. The healthy eating regimen that I like to promote on this channel, which is the Mediterranean diet and lifestyle, is all about creating balanced nutrition, eating whole foods that are rich in nutrients and are balanced in their approach to eating. So a lot of the recipes and a lot of the traditional cooking that comes from the Mediterranean region does have principles of these types of foods. So these are foods that are going to give us a lot of what are called polyphenols, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, vitamins, minerals, healthy fiber, probiotics, which is the good bacteria. All those nutrients come from healthy whole foods like whole grains, vegetables, fruits, very healthful oils like olive oil, nuts and seeds, things like beans or legumes or lentils, and whole form fish and poultry and red meat, just natural foods that are really dense in nutrition. And when we eat in a balanced way, honestly, weight can just shed right off of us because we're giving our body what it really needs. Then this comment, the reason why I highlighted it for this video is because this is not just about weight loss, folks. If you are entering into weight loss and you have some comorbidities that you're carrying with being overweight, maybe you have diabetes, maybe you have high cholesterol, maybe you have high blood pressure, maybe you've had a cardiac event, or you've had a heart attack yourself. If you've experienced some troubles with your health, not everything is permanent. This is what I want to make sure you all understand. When we start eating well, we can change aspects of our health. We can change aspects of our disease state. We can bring our hemoglobin A1C down and maybe get off of medications. These are not made up stories. This is real life. And I just want you to realize that this is powerful stuff. And while I am a medical doctor and I absolutely promote a very balanced approach to healing and health, including medication, I'm not somebody who's against that. Recognize that there are ways we can kind of work with natural lifestyle approaches to also give us the results we're looking for. Okay, what's viewer number 4's experience? This person says, here's something to be thankful for, Dr. Pleet. I've been following the Mediterranean diet and lifestyle to improve my weight and health. In 6 weeks, I lost 10 pounds and my blood work was remarkably better. In fact, looks perfect. Thank you for all the education and encouragement. So I wanted to put this viewer's comment juxtaposed against the previous one. While losing 100 pounds is absolutely incredible, it is just as incredible to lose just 10 pounds because that is a result. A result is a result. And the point is, with the weight loss, you're going to have improvements usually in your blood biomarkers, things like your cholesterol, your HbA1c, the things we were talking about just previously. But what's really important to understand is that no matter where you are in your weight loss journey, results are results. And that's what this is all about. This is actually encouraging to a lot of you. If you are only trying to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds or 15, maybe your weight loss goal is actually more minor, but it's still a real goal for you. It is still achievable. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying the only way to do this is with lifestyle only. I'm not. Sometimes medication is really helpful for folks. But at the same time, if you are somebody who is not wanting to take medications, or you are, doesn't change the fact that improving your lifestyle and improving your diet with things like the Mediterranean diet lifestyle is only going to get you your results that much faster. So let's be really clear. Everybody should be trying to eat as healthfully as possible. So this is our bonus viewer comment. And I wanted to add this into the mix because while this video is about weight loss, especially for a lot of older adults out there, weight loss isn't necessarily the goal. For some people, it's about gaining weight and gaining healthy weight. Usually we're talking about gaining muscle tissue. So this is what this viewer said. I started the Mediterranean diet over a year ago. I'd been underweight, tired, and continually constipated. I now am a healthy weight, have loads of energy, no more constipation, and I look a lot better. Honestly, what could be better than all of those things? This is the reality. When we're eating well, our body starts adapting. All of our different organ systems start improving their function because when we're eating healthful foods that have a lot of nutrients and that are giving us good digestion, it regulates our immune system, our hormones, our digestive system, our nervous system. It can improve other aspects of our life. So if it's giving us energy, maybe we can get better exercise. Maybe we can walk more steps in a day. Maybe we're going to have better sleep. Maybe our mood's going to improve. Maybe we just look a lot better. There's a lot of benefit that can come with having a healthy diet and lifestyle implemented, that it's not just about weight loss. It might be weight gain. It might be gaining muscle, gaining strength, getting that vitality improved. All of these things that come with a comprehensive approach to being healthy. And there's nothing more comprehensive and I think easy to implement than something like the Mediterranean diet and lifestyle. So these are just really a few examples how adopting a healthy diet and lifestyle can really transform not just your health, but your life. I think you can see from just these few examples that I pulled for this video, there are so many types of health results that you could have from starting to eat healthier and live healthier. And the best thing is that you can decide what your health goal is and the results can just follow that. So whether you are looking to lose weight, gain muscle, gain energy, improve your blood labs, improve your energy levels, improve a specific aspect of your health, like being constipated or having a specific symptom, any of those are possible and much more achievable if you're adapting healthy eating and healthy living on top of any medications you might need to take. So if you are ready to take a deeper dive into some of these topics and specifically are ready to learn more about weight loss, I have an entire playlist up here where I dive into the mechanisms of weight loss, everything you need to know to get started with a really balanced approach. Jump into those videos. I'll see you over there.